Yeah, we can do this all day.
Mm-hmm. Where are we?
We're in Flagstaff.
Yeah. Why are we in Flagstaff?
Well, because we broke a brake line about 5 days ago.
Yeah.
And we were staying in the National Forest, and we limped our way in here.
Coconino National Forest.
Yeah, and then we limped our way in here.
And how did we manage that?
I pinched off the busted brake line, added a little brake fluid that I had on the truck and the bus, and we did 35-40 miles an hour down the hill till we got to Cracker Barrel.
Yeah. It was only about 10 miles, and it wasn't very scary. We were worried about it for 5 days, but we couldn't get in an appointment to get the bus fixed until tomorrow. And we were going to get towed. And
I didn't want to get towed.
No, we didn't want to get towed. We were worried about how they were going to tow us, and we had it set up
and
for
we only get so many tows per year.
Yeah. So we do have.
And I already got one on there for driving the Prius in the ditch.
Yeah.
So save them up. We may need them.
Yeah. So we're not sure how that all is
Well,
going to go, but we wanted to save it if we could not get towed. So we managed to do that, which was a huge thing. So we spent 5 days in the forest, and believe me, there was nothing going on there.
But
God.
We had 4 bars of LTE.
Yes.
So we had streaming video and stuff. We had no TV channels.
No.
We might have some here.
I don't know. Oh, that's a good thing to check out.
Yeah.
But it was over 7,000 feet in altitude too, so it's
hard to breathe.
Yeah, it affects both of us. It's not as bad as when we were at 8,000 feet, but it affects us. So we were not very ambitious, but there's not like there was much to do. We couldn't get the bikes out and go for a ride or anything because it was just too dusty throughout there. We were far enough away from the road that we weren't getting too much of a dust storm all the time, and it was amazing how many cars were going by there, and it's like, where are these cars going? And we finally figured it out that the
locals were going up to see the fall colors in the mountains.
But we didn't figure that out. We were told that by the park ranger, who stopped in to close off the back half of where we were parked.
Well, that's where we're at now, but
no, we're not there now.
Well, no, we're not there, but that's what our situation is right now. I'm not sure if you are or not. I'm not sure if since we left, it worked out the way we thought it was going to work out, as far as free places to stay.
No, that's been harder to find than what we thought it was
until
going
we
to
got past Wyoming.
Yeah. But I mean, just finding them. I mean, picking a good one, because we figured out that we are too attached to society, that we need we need Wi-Fi and we need TV, and we still keep track of the news, and our people.
Well, we stopped at that Sugar Creek.
So we stopped at that Sugar Creek for 5 days. Yeah,
in 5 days, and we had absolutely no nothing, no TV, no cell, no nothing. Man, that was hard.
That was a stretch for us. It certainly was.
But we could ride the bikes.
Yeah, but we could ride the bikes. It was so gorgeous there too. There was so much to see. It was just amazing. It was an amazing place to imagine that it was free.
But we have been lucky into finding $15, $10 camping
along the way.
Yeah. We didn't get to do as much in Yellowstone as we probably wished we could have.
No.
It was just so busy.
It was crazy busy, the amount of people in there too. It was like, why are all these people here? It was a Wednesday in October. And we did lose footage, which is so sad. And I know I said that in one of the last videos about that, but we did get some real nice video of Old Faithful, and it's so sad that we missed that. But the other part of that we missed was that buffalo right in front of he had to have been 1,000 years old, and he was huge. I can't even
About 20
tell
feet.
you.
About 20 feet in front of the bus.
Yeah, he was just huge. Well, he walked right past in front of the bus.
Taking his sweet buffalo time.
So, yeah, he was taking a sweet buffalo time, but he looked like he was tired. Like he was tired of people and tired of just.
That's
there was
that's
no
kind of the
hurry.
way it's been going, though. We have plans. We want to stop here or there, but Robin has some issues with altitude.
I have some huge issues
and,
with height and driving.
mountain roads. So,
But okay, in my defense, look what happened. Now,
yeah,
if we would have lost those brakes in the middle of Yellowstone or going through that Teton Pass, which I thought I was going to lose my mind, I did. Scott had to give me one of those, it'll be okay. And it barely was okay.
well,
That was
but
terrifying.
But here we are now. It's going to be 78 today, I think. It's warm in here.
yeah.
It's blue skies and bright sun out there, and there's not much air moving.
Yeah.
So, but we're going to spend the night here at Cracker Barrel.
So we can get to our appointment early in the morning.
We have an appointment to get our brakes fixed
Yeah.
tomorrow morning at 8. So then we're going to be back on the road again. So, as always, our plans are just a little bit up in the air. We're going to head towards Kingman, Arizona.
Right now on Old 66, we're
On
looking at that.
On Old Route 66.
So that should be kind of fun. We'll see what's out there. Just a short distance of it, not that far, but it should be cool.
It's a little ways.
Yeah.
There are a few things. There's the Grand Canyon Caverns.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that is, but we
Check
might
it out.
stop there. We
See
got
what's
time.
up.
But we're going to end up around Kingman. We might go as far as Lake Havasu. If we find something there, we might stay, and we have service, we might stay there for,
Who knows?
a week.
Yeah.
Um,
So
and then,
we're just trying to figure it out.
make
Mom
it-
and Beth are supposed to be leaving on the 17th of November. So we're
About 3 weeks.
Yeah, in about 3 weeks. So we'll be down at a stationary place, we're pretty sure, for at least the month of December. And we're looking at maybe we're just going to stay longer. It's hard to travel. We've spent a lot of money traveling. I don't think we're going to spend any more money by just staying at a place and doing day trips, because we'll have access to a vehicle, and because Mom and Beth, like I said, will be down there. So, and people to do things with. Traveling with somebody would have been so much better when we had this problem too, because we needed somebody to go down and get us some brake fluid. For days we were contemplating who we could ask. We ended up asking the ranger, and of course that didn't work.
No.
But you know,
But we're going to end up at Quartzsite eventually here in the next, before,
we don't know.
well,
We'll see.
we're going to go down there, at least check out what's there, and if it's right for us to stay there. We're a little worried about the dust blowing around constantly.
Yeah, since we just
It's-
had
it's-
dust for 5 days.
It's very hard
horrible.
for me to breathe.
Yeah. No,
But-
it's horrible. You can't sit outside or do anything for
Yeah.
very long without getting filthy all the time.
So we're going to check that out, and if that's too dusty, whatever, we will figure something else out.
Yeah. So we'll see how it all goes. But
Maybe we'll end up in New Mexico.
that's a big possibility too. So
So
yeah.
go see the aliens in Roswell.
Yeah.
I like them.
I like them. They're my people.
I like aliens.
All right. Well, that's all we know for now. So I don't know if we're gonna put any video in this
Probably not.
montage or not, but
we've been stationary for 5 days. There's nothing really to show you.
yeah, a little bit
a
here
couple
and there.
snapshots, maybe.
Yeah. So any rate, okay.
It should have been exciting enough just seeing us.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Loves you. So we were at the RWC group shop in Flagstaff at 8 o'clock in the morning, this morning. They checked us in and they told us, well, you can just hang out in the bus until we can get to the diagnosis. So a couple hours later,
they came out and asked us if we'd go in the lobby, and which we did, and they diagnosed us, and they came back into the lobby and talked to us about what had to get fixed. And there was a couple of different options there going on. It was all about if we had to do this or if we had to do that, and I think it had something to do with the brake lines and when they took them off, if they were reusable or not. So as it turned out, they had to have another line made. The one that was broken, they had that line totally remade, and that was going to take a while. So the shop manager had to run it down to the fabricators, and he told us that we could hang out in the bus again until that was done. So they were really good about that, and it made our day go so much better, because then of course we had our own bathroom and our own space, and they had Wi-Fi, so we could hook up and use our computers, and we had TV, and it was pretty comfortable. So it was a nice way to have to hang out and wait for our repair to get done. So he did get it done, and then they just kind of let us hang out in the bus while they actually fixed us, and it was good. They were really, really good guys. They got it done, and we were out of there about 4 o'clock, and we decided then that we were just going to leave Flagstaff. I personally felt so much better to have the bus brakes fixed, and I had full confidence in the work that had been done, and because Scott felt the same way, so I definitely trust his opinions about the work and what had to get done, and that it was a joint decision by the shop owners and Scott, so we're all good. At any rate, so we're not entirely sure where we're going to stay. We just wanted to get out of there, so we're just kind of on the road, and we'll see what happens. But thanks for hanging with us. This has been a rough couple of days, I tell you, just getting through all the fixes, and as it turned out, it wasn't so pricey either. So all in all, it was great. See you in the next round.